Supply chains ensure the seamless flow of goods and services, but this interconnectedness also presents a vulnerability, one that is increasingly exploited through supply chain attacks. These attacks, which target any component of the supply chain, have far reaching financial consequences. Let's look at the potential financial impacts of a supply chain attack on your business. A supply chain attack can occur in different forms, each carrying its unique financial burdens. These costs are often extensive, covering immediate damages and long-term repercussions. The immediate aftermath of a supply chain attack often causes direct costs to your business. These include incident response and recovery costs, legal and compliance expenses, and increased insurance premiums. Companies face legal fees for breach-related investigations and potential fines for non-compliance with various regulations, especially in data-sensitive sectors. Following a supply chain attack, businesses often see a hike in insurance premiums, especially if they're deemed high risk due to inadequate security measures. Operational disruptions, a common consequence of supply chain attacks, lead to production delays and downtime, and supply chain reconfiguration costs. When critical components of the supply chain are compromised, it can halt production lines. This can lead to significant revenue loss. And following an attack, you may need to reconfigure your supply chain, sourcing new suppliers or logistic partners, which incurs additional costs. Outside of these costs, the other costs of responding to a supply chain attack are significant. They can include hiring external cybersecurity experts, purchasing new hardware or software, and implementing emergency measures to contain the attack. Beyond the immediate aftermath, supply chain attacks have lasting financial implications. A tarnished reputation can lead to a loss of current and potential customers and market share. And after an attack, businesses typically increase their investment in cybersecurity measures to prevent future incidents. This adds to long-term operational costs. Publicly traded companies often experience a drop in their stock price following a significant supply chain attack. This reflects diminished investor confidence. Real-world supply chain attacks have had devastating financial impacts. In 2017, the NotPetya cyber attack, which targeted software used in the supply chain, caused multinational companies like Maersk and FedEx to suffer hundreds of millions of dollars in damages. The 2020 SolarWinds Orion breach is another example. SolarWinds, an American tech firm, faced a cyber attack that infiltrated the software system it was using. Because this was a widely used network management tool, the attack caused extensive costs for numerous companies in terms of breach response and recovery. Supply chain attacks result in immediate financial losses and long-term economic implications that can significantly alter a company's trajectory. That's why it's so important to take proactive measures in supply chain management and cybersecurity. Investing in security protocols and continuous monitoring of the supply chain can mitigate the risk of attacks and their associated costs. The price of neglecting supply chain security far outweighs the investment in its protection.